to fight for a proper investigation. The person that was assigned their investigation went on a week break right after Dominique had passed away, which really troubled the family, that someone can go on a vacation but was assigned the investigation for their son's death. And this way they can do a private autopsy so that they could confirm how he died and all sorts of things. But of course, these are troubling times since there's been other hangings throughout the nation and they've been ruled suicides, and it just brings a little suspicion to many people, especially their loved ones. So in this way, we could help their family grieve properly by donating. And I will also put information on Dominique's case in the chat room, and you can go and see it yourself. So if you can't donate today, you can save the link, and hopefully any amount really does go a long way. So that would be, we'll appreciate that. And thank you, Katita, for teaching this class and volunteering your time. Thank you for to Diego and Ruben for inviting me to just give you these words. And I hope everyone can stay encouraged during these really hard times. And it's really nice that we can unite through dancing. It means so much. So, all right, stay positive. Thank you.
Thank you, Kim.
Thank you, Kimberly.
Thank you very much. Here, let me put David Morse. Thank you, David. And then the amazing Katita Waldo, amazing teacher and amazing ballet master.
Thank you to Kim for her words, and everybody, please stay together, stay united, help each other, and support. Really appreciate it. And thank you for taking my class. So my name is Katita Waldo, and I am a ballet master, former principal dancer with San Francisco Ballet, and I will be teaching a class today. And I was telling Ruben and Diego that I am actually going to really teach today. So my emphasis is on mechanics and how each of you can use your bodies and the way your bodies move to achieve the technical standards of ballet. So I want to focus and concentrate on a couple things. Those of you who have taken my class in the past know I'm big on hips and hip joints and arabesque and organic, using the natural movements of your body to achieve the positions and the movement that we need for ballet. So I want you to think about a couple things in using your bodies today in the class. The turnout never comes from the foot. It's not the feet or the knee. It's always the hip. So I'll come a little closer. So you want to really think that you're moving your legs and your turnout from here. Not from here, not behind, but always nice and organic, easy movement in your hips. Every time you release the top of your hip, it will allow your knee and your foot to turn out, and that's what we're aiming for. Okay, so let's start facing the bar. Take my coat off here. And we're going to start facing the bar, and we're going to do demi and up and demi and down and up and down and plie out and demi and up, demi, down, up, and plie and down. And I'm going to face you. You're going to go tendu front and up and in and out and side, rond de jambe, point, plie, and to the back and flex and in and out, up, rond de jambe, point, plie. Then other side, 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6, 7 and 8 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 to the back and flex and in, out, rond de jambe, plie. Then tendu 1, 2 and 3, 4, port de bras through to the front, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, port de bras, roll, Up, then turn it in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's it. So roll and point, down and through, and up, and plie. Other side. Front and flex, and in and out. Run, side, plie. To the back with the other leg. In, out, side. And then reverse, or do the other side. Things to think about. The foot turns out from the top of the leg. Feel your foot. Don't let your feet point like that. Really go through the floor so that you can hit maximum stretch in your leg. The other thing I see a lot of is people going like this and then pointing instead of going through and out. You want maximum stretch in your leg, not here, but there. So go through the foot whenever you're pointing. All right, one more time. Demi and up and demi and down, up and plie. Other side, front, flex, in, out. Don't move your pelvis. To the back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Other side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Front, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back, 2, 7, 8. Then tanu, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Port de bras. Other side, and then turn in. Okay, how are we doing? David, you ready? All right, here we go. And other side. Front. In, stretch it out, and roll over. Other side, pondu. Turn it in, out, and stretch. Now turn it in and forth, forward, 2. Take your time and stretch it out a little bit. Other side. Good. Great. Thank you. Okay. I just want to say a couple things because I was watching individuals just so that we're prepared for the rest of the class. For me, your legs should always move from the hip joint, never the pelvis in any direction. So you don't want to, when you're going from the back, you don't want to initiate with your butt. You want to hold your leg turned out from the top of the hip and then brush back instead of brush back and lose your back. There, and you turn it out always from here. When you do dégagé or battement or anything, it should never initiate from here. Arabesque is the same thing. You do not start arabesque by lifting your butt to get your leg up. You drop your butt, and then you can see, instead of this, you have that, and your leg turns out. And then you can take it up using your back muscles. Just things to think about. Okay, pliés. Same idea, where when you plie, you release instead of squeeze down. Release, nice and easy, so that it's very easy in the front. So we're going to do en demi and up, demi and up, grand plie. Turn it in if you want. Port de bras forward, up and back, up, down to the side. Plie and up, grand plie. Port de bras to the bar and up, releve. And when you releve, you push this way, not this way, that way. So you don't go here, you go there. And you push your legs nice and long and straight into every releve. Releve. Fourth, demi and up, rond de jambe. Demi and up, rond de jambe. Port de bras into the center. And again, push into releve, not over, through and out. Fifth position, demi, grand plie, reverse port de bras, or forward port de bras. Into sous-sus and hold. Two demis, grand plie, port de bras forward. To the side, two demis, grand plie, to the bar, releve. To the fourth, demi, rond de jambe, demi, rond de jambe, port de bras, releve. Fifth position, two demi, grand plie, en rond, reverse or regular, into sous-sus fifth. The other thing that I like to emphasize is when you're in a fifth position, you're not thinking about crossing your feet, you're thinking about crossing your legs. So you have one leg firmly in front of the other, not here, but really in front. Top of the legs. Okay, here we go. And underneath the butt, lower stomach, nice and open at the end. Good. Up, back, in, demi, up, nice, grand plie, bar, port de bras to the bar, releve. Press up into releve, underneath your stomach and forward. Port de bras to the center, into the center, port de bras to the center. And now push up. Yes. Demi, up, demi. And port de bras en rond. Nice, Lizzie. Good. Okay, let's stop for a second. Hi. Thank you. No, let's stop. Let's stop. Sorry, I did say sous-sus fifth, but I wanted to say a couple things. So I notice a lot of you in fourth position are here. You're back here instead of there. And when you plie, you're plieing more like this than like that. You have to release your back leg as much as you release your front. So you're here and not here. So when you take your fourth position, you place your weight between your legs. And then when you releve, same thing. You don't want to go up like that. You want to push equally with both legs so that your weight is centered. Your back is down. You have a long line here and you're not short. Things to think about. Yeah, other side. Here we go. When you plie, I see this angle instead of that. You want to feel that. The back, the leg in the back always turn out from here. So you use this part of your leg to get your heel forward. When you're in a fourth position like this, you want to use the top of your leg, not your foot, the top of your butt to turn out your foot. You stay nice and square. And there's your arabesque. Okay, good. All right, from first position. Again, I want you to feel like you're going, the motion is down through and all the way through the toes. So don't lift up off the floor. Don't pull up when you do a tendu. Feel the opposite. Feel down and up. So we're going to do tendu. Without using your pelvis, turn in and turn out. So you can start getting used to really feel that rotation, which is your turn out. So, and one, turn it in, turn it out, and first, out, and first, out, plie. Inside leg back. Don't let that happen. Brush the leg back. Turn in without using your pelvis. And out, and first, out, and first. Tendu, turn in, turn out, first, out. Plie, releve, and then you're going to reverse. Really try to focus on making sure that when you use your legs to go away from your center, you're not initiating with your pelvis ever. Always goes from there. That way, you won't be here. You'll be there, and then you'll be turned out. So, tendu, front, turn in, and first, and first, out, plie. Back, turn in, turn out. And first, and out, and first, and out, plie. Side, turn in, turn out. First, plie, releve, and reverse. Here we go. Just the hip joint, not the pelvis. All right. Turn in, turn out, first, and out, and first, and out, plie, and back. from the back, from some of you, I see the heel starts going, and then when you go to come in, you're hiking up. I'm exaggerating. You're going out and in to come in, and out and in to come in. And I don't want to see that. I want to see back, and then this stays up at the top. That's how you bring your heel in. And to the side goes there, and then back in. Really brush through the floor. Otherwise, you're hiking everything up and you're distorting your body. Other side, here we go. Top of the leg, heel out. And out. And keep it turned out as you come in. That's it. Back. In. Drop your butt. Drop your tailbone. Good. Other thing that I'm seeing is a lot of going around to get to the front and to the back, going around. The heel is already there, and then you add your toes. So there shouldn't be any change of direction when you're doing the tendu. It should just go out and back in. Your heel directs where your toes are going to point. Same when you go to the front. It doesn't go out to the front. In fifth position, you're going to go there. And same to the back. Goes there. It shouldn't be out over there. It should be there. There. One plane. Side, I'm still seeing a lot of picking up instead of just taking out. All right, fifth position. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5. Transfer the weight. Again, not this way, but that same fourth position that we did in plie. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5. Release the back leg. Push up into tendu. Fifth. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, then 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Inside leg if you can. 6 and 7, 8. Passe. Not this way. Release. Top of the hip. Then hold. Top of the hip. And then again, top of the hip. Coupe. Soutenu. Front, fifth, and fifth, and fifth, and front. Through the fourth. Fifth, back, 2 and 3 and 4, back, 2, 3, 4, side, 2 and 3 and 4, side, 2, 3 and 4, easy, hold and back. I shouldn't see any of that because you're moving, you're holding that butt cheek, the upstage butt cheek, Arabesque butt cheek in, and you're taking your leg out. And then you're holding to come back into fifth. Front is the same thing. That's why I talk about crossing the legs super high at the top, because then you don't have much distortion. There's nowhere to go. If you don't hold up at the top, your weight isn't quite where it needs to be. If your legs aren't going in front of you and behind you, it gets out here. So front, fifth, and fifth, and fifth. 1, transfer. Beware of that. Back, back, 2 and 3 and 4, same thing. Don't go here. transfer and up. Side 2 and 3 and 4. And 4. Release the top of the hip so your leg is turned out. Hold the top of the hip and the butt as you close 5th. Don't let the heel start. Open the hip so that the knee goes out to the side, and then plie soutenu and go to the other side. All right, here we go. And in, don't bend your knee, go back in a 5th. That's nice. Back. Good. And in, back. Nice. Slide. Don't pelvis. In, other hip. Out. In, and in, and in. Release the hip. Nice. And back. That's the hard one. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was both. That was one side. That was what I said, right? Good. Good. That was so much better from some of you. I saw that a lot. This is the hard one. I see this a lot. Picking up from coupe. And you want to pick up, again, it's the same thing. You don't want to let this happen. You want to do the opposite. You want to turn out without using your pelvis. All right? Was that one side? Great. Let's do the other side. And then when you go to 5th, good. Good. Okay, not bad, not bad. That was much better, much better. Side, a lot of you are doing your side like over here, which is going to make it harder to turn out. So you just want your side to be next to you so that you can really turn out and not be here. Just there, close back. To the front, I see, from a lot of people, I see that. And I think it's because you're not crossing the top of your leg. So your thighs are rubbing against each other instead of having one thigh in front of the other. If you have one thigh in front of the other, you should just be able to drop your leg in. Same to the back. If your thighs aren't crossed at the top, then you want to bend your knee to bring your leg in. I don't know if that makes sense. But anyway, I think I messed up that combination, but never mind. Let's go on to dégagé. Same idea, releasing here. And a 1, 2, and a 3. But when you bring it in, again, it starts at the top, especially going to the back. It's going to start at the top, not here. Doesn't come in from here, it comes in from there. It's not the foot, it's the hip. So, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. Wait, sorry, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. Then the 6, brush back, in, and a back, 2, 3, sorry. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1, 2, and a 3. Cross the top of the leg, back, front, front. Turn out, turn out, turn out, turn out, turn out, back. And don't go here, there. Okay? Développé and enveloppé. And fifth balancement in. Développé and enveloppé. And back in. Développé, enveloppé. 4 to the side, back. Not back. Back. Front, back. Front, back. Not back. Through and front. Okay. Here we go. And You don't walk like this, so don't dance like that. You walk like this, you let your legs be free like that. Otherwise, you're gripping and it's tense. But good. Other side, here we go. Nice, easy, free legs. Okay, moving on. Passe front, passe back. Same thing. It's not above. It's under and down, under and down, under. And rond de jambe. Rond de jambe, this is the tricky moment. Everybody wants to do this. And you want to feel your leg going out of your socket to go to the back. So if you see, there's no movement in my pelvis, and I'm getting my leg back without distorting anything. So whenever you do the rond de jambe, you want to keep your pelvis and let your joint reach out and in. Passe 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8. 2 more. 1 and 2 and 3, not 3, 3 and 4. Arabesque tendu. The leg goes like that, not like that. Reverse. Passe 1 and 2. Reverse the arm and 4, 5 and 6, 8. From the back, the leg reaches out to come around. Same thing. I'm not using my body to get my leg around. I'm using my hip joint, turning it out to bring it around. Back, front, 4. Then you do arabesque when you're reversing développé. And the same thing, you want to feel that. You want to feel this, not that. So the front isn't here, it's here and under. And from the back, you go for the battement. Again, it's this, extend, and front, not that. That. So you feel that. Passe front and the back, plie rond de jambe. Rond de jambe. 2 more, plie front, passe, lifting from the top, 2 arabesque, tendu, round rond. Reverse, then any stretch you want. Stretch it out, etc. Okay, here we go. And passe, front, back, front, around, and run. Now use your pelvis, use your leg. 2 more. 2 more. Nice loose leg. Top of the hip. Up. Hip. And passe back and front, back, on the down. 2. Toes go back, heel goes back. 2 more. 2. Arabesque. Kick. Nice. Now on. Nice. Stretch it out. Any way you want. Stretch forward. It's your time. It's your time. This is it. bit of a hula to take the leg around instead of just letting the leg go around. From the back, again, I still see the heel starting because you're releasing your butt. If you release this, your heel's gonna go. If you hold that and lead with your toes and feel this part of your leg staying forward all the time, you will stay turned out. And then let this part of your leg come around to the front. Always think in ballet, you want this part of your leg always to be aiming to face front. Even if you're in the back, you don't want to be here, you want to be there. And that doesn't happen by winging your pelvis. It happens by turning out your leg. So instead of being here, you're there. I'm not changing anything, but I'm turned up. Top of here. This is where it all happens. All right, here we go, other side. And heel forward. That's it. More. And front. Passe. Back. Around. And nice and curvy. Back. Front. Up. Right. Up. Pelvis shape. Good. Not bad, not bad. Just be careful when you go into Arabesque that you're not going into Arabesque from there or letting the leg drop to get you into Arabesque. The whole point is that you're lifting up and moving forward to get into Arabesque, and you shouldn't be here. Okay? All right, we'll get into that at another time. Fondue, same thing. Don't let that happen. Fondue and coupe. And I shouldn't see fondue and coupe or fondue and coupe. Fondue and coupe. So you're here and up. Fondue and coupe, fondue and front. Attitude from the hip, stretch, plie, arabesque. Plie, arabesque, not plie, arabesque. Here. Okay? Fondue and coupe, fondue, arabesque, attitude. Again, this releases so your knee can open, not your knee bends. Release and open, and plie to the front. Plie, coupe, plie, side, and rond. Sorry. Yes, plie and coupe, plie and side, and rond, and double, plie. Plie turned out, not plie, coupe, plie side, rond, double, plie, and hold an attitude. My thinking, if you're doing an actual proper coupe, where you're here, attitude is a coupe in the air. You shouldn't be here. If you're here, you go up and your attitude is there. And you turn out from there, not there. Plie, coupe, plie, front. Attitude, front, plie. You can releve as you wish. Plie, coupe, back, attitude, plie. Plie, coupe, plie, side, side, side. Double, double, plie, coupe, plie, side. Round, round, double, double, coupe, up into attitude, and hold, and hold, and hold, and hold. Okay. And Katita Waldo trick number 152. What is my turnout when I'm in a la seconde? So if you guys all, at whatever time you wish, go to the bar, you're hanging out at the bar, you have your leg at the bar, and you're here. That's a la seconde. Most people are here, unless they're on the bar. So you want to make sure that your a la seconde that you do at the bar when you're hanging out is the same a la seconde that you do when you're dancing. And then you're turned out. Turned out. Rond de jambe. Your leg presumably is here and not here. You bend your knee, stay turned out, and do a rotation. Turned out, rotation. And on the or, it's that way. So it's not here or here. It's rond, and that way you get that pa. So every single one of you has a beautiful a la seconde. You just have to find it. And the same thing will apply when you do dégagé. You're not here. You're on the bar. You take your leg off the bar. Nothing changes. And that's your tendu. When you go to take your leg out, you go through those same positions. This way, not this way. Okay, other side. And on the hips. I know, I get laughed at about it, but it really is. This is right here. This is the secret to your turnout. If you can get your hips to be in this position, you will be turned out. If you're here or you're trying to force your turnout, it's a lot of effort that isn't necessary. So really feel every plie, and then from here you push up. You just hold. Every time you take your leg to the front, it's just easy in the hip. Bringing it in from Arabesque. There, to that same position that we did at the bar. Simple. Frappes. Tendu and in. 1 and 2 and side and 2. 1. Again, I'm not taking my leg out. I'm holding in this position and extending and then bringing it back. This part of my hip stays exactly the same to the back as well. It's not here or here. I see this a lot too. It's turned out and you hold this forward. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, side, 2, 3. Double front, double side, double back, double side, petit battement, up, up, up. Same thing, you shouldn't lose this when you do your petit battement. Same thing as in rond de jambe where you have your leg here and it's just the bottom half of your leg that's moving. This stays the same. Same with petit battement. You're here, this stays the same. Leg goes out, comes in, out, comes in. And then you just speed it up. So it's here. Oh, I messed up. All right. So back and back, side, side. Back, 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 side, side, side. Un croix, and 2, 3, and 4. Petit battement. That's the reverse. So you do front, you do back. Passe, plie, pirouette if you wish. Attitude. All right, here we go. 2 to the front, 2 to the side, 3 front, 3 side. En croix, petit battement. Easy legs, no pelvis. Here we go, and. The other thing I notice sometimes is that the leg comes in and then the thigh drops, especially to the side. The thigh drops when you bring in your coupe. You shouldn't. Your leg is out there. You just bend your knee. There should be no dropping of the thigh. It's just you're holding your turnout, you're taking your leg out. Back is the same, front is the same. And I see this a lot. So you're losing half of the space up at the top of your leg. And then you drop your turnout. Good. Great. Getting into the pirouette, passe, plie, same idea. Try not to do this. Try to feel the turnout taking you up. Like you're screwing in a light bulb. It should go whoosh, instead of that way. All right, other side. And but it's the same idea. You don't do it that way. You don't do it with your foot. You do it with your hip. So passe, développé, attitude, relevé. Passe, passe. Développé, attitude, relevé. Passe à la seconde. That nice à la seconde we were just talking about. This one. Not this one. This one. Développé à la seconde. Into passe. Plié. Rond de jambe. Feel your hip joint elongating to get you around that corner. Développé back attitude. Front attitude. This time, développé to the side. Front. Plié. Up and over to penché. All right? I saw one of you earlier stretching, and you were doing this lovely stretch that we all do, right? Okay, so that's bad. And then you go here. So you're here. That's your à la seconde. So in order to get there, you have to go through here, not here. Okay, same thing. You want to take what's on that leg on the bar, and then everything goes up. Your pelvis will tilt, but you want to be here, not here. All right, arabesque, nice long line. Don't open up your pelvis. When you open up your pelvis, you shorten your leg, and then when you take your leg up, you're crunching your back. So you want to do nice, normal, to the back. Hips aren't square this way, but they're lifted and up and not tilted. And then you take the leg up. That's a healthy arabesque. And turn out from the hip joint. Développé front, attitude. Développé back. À la seconde, passe, plié all the way around. Reverse, and then into fouetté penché. Here we go. Almost done with a very long bar. Here we go. And not bad. Not bad. Good, 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 good. To the back, I don't know if you can see it because I'm wearing black, but I see nice passe, and then everything goes backwards to bring the leg in. From the side, you're doing that to get your leg out. So you want to lengthen your back, lift up, make space so that you can get your leg to the back turned out without tipping backwards. It's difficult, I know, but that was good. All right. Yeah, battement. Same thing, especially to the side. You do not want to take your leg up with your pelvis. You want to take your leg up from underneath so that you're here and not here, especially to the back. This one's the hard one. You have to go from here to there, okay? And to arabesque, you don't start this way. Same thing, the leg brushes and kicks to the back. Don't retract in Arabesque, lengthen in Arabesque. So you don't want to be tight up here, you want to be long. So not here, long. Front, again, from underneath. 1, 2, 3, 4, if you have space. Front, brush it back, front, 5th. Side, 5th. Side, 5th. Side, turn in, turn out, and 5th. Back, 5th. Back, 5th. Back, front, back. 5th, side, 5th, side, 5th, side, turn in, 5th. Don't make your legs go, let them go. So you get nice stretch, and don't tighten at the top. Release at the top, don't tighten. Release, release, down, out, in, out, in. Okay. Dun 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 ba bum ba bum ba bum ba 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 bum ba 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 ba. Here we go. And so that your heel can stay open and not do this. Same applies to grand battement and dégagé. You're up in a grand battement, you want to come down here. And I'm seeing the thigh turning in, so your foot is turning in as you come in. Keep the turnout in your legs. Good. All right, stretch for a second. And then we'll do, actually no, let's do some releves at the bar. Plie and up, plie and up, plie and up, plie and up. Straight and up, straight and up underneath, and then plie, coupe. And again, you shouldn't be here. You should be here, and you push up like, again, that corkscrew idea, screwing in a light bulb. As you push up from here, you're already relaxed here, and you're turned out, and you push up underneath here. I shouldn't see, and you shouldn't see that every time you releve. You should hold it, front or back. Plie, releve, plie, releve, plie, releve, plie, releve, straight, releve, straight, releve, straight, releve, straight, releve. Plie, releve, 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 plie, releve. Then we'll stretch. All right, here we go. I see plies here instead of you're tucking. I don't know if you can see the difference, but you're not releasing your hip in plie. You're squeezing up here. It's turned out. It's not about the turnout. It's about not using the maximum plie you have. So you're here instead of here. I don't know if you can see it. in here, in the standing leg instead of here. So you want to release and not be over. All right, let's come to the center. Stretch out for a second, and we'll come to the center.
Very nice, Katita. What a master class, eh?
Woo. Well,
Look
it's
at-
a long bar, I'm sorry.
Katita, look at what Claudia say. Katita is taking no prisoners today.
I decided to teach. What the hell? If it's not popular, I won't do it again.
Oh, don't worry. It's very popular for Diego and I. So,
But and look at Jacob doing notes.
Good, Jacob. Looking good.
Hey, Jacob? Yes. Only perfect practice makes perfect.
I'm loving it.
Yes.
This is great. This is like a full-on masterclass. It's the best.
Nice,
I
Jacob.
talk too much, but hey. All right, we ready? So everything that we did at the bar, every way that you used your hips is how you want to use your hips in the center. It's exactly the same. I'm too old to demonstrate properly, so I fall over all the time, but you won't. So fifth position is crossed one leg in front of the other. And people are always worried that they're going to be like this, but you can cross your legs at the top this much without crossing your feet that much. But I guarantee you, if you cross your legs that much at the top, you'll be much more comfortable when you're moving. I promise, because it puts your weight right where it needs to be. So, and a one, and a two, brush back. Be careful of brushing back. Again, that nice plie, not here, here. And a one, and a two, and a back. Leg reaches out, fouette. Front, and a two, and a back, fouette. Front, this is where the crossing the legs is really important. Front, and a back, and a side, and a side, 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 passe. You guys will releve, and don't do what I just did, which is go like that. Same thing, you just take your leg up and down. And a one, and a three, four, and a six. It's in the standing leg. Front and a back, and a side, reverse, passe, plie. The other thing that happens with releve, again, due to my circumstances, I can't help it, is that when people releve, if their weight isn't where they, right underneath them, you push off and you go over there because you're pushing off your leg instead of that releve we talked about at the bar where you're pushing up and underneath. There. Pa. So when you go into releve, you want to put your weight right where you want it to be. So your weight should be over your toes, and then you can stay there. Ha! Like that. Then we're going to reverse. Reversing is harder. Back, back, front. It's this leg that's going to take you around. And you want to leave that leg right where it is and turn into it. Back, back, front, back. Front, back. And over, 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 over. This is the hard one because you want to do the same passe we did at the bar. Not that way, but that way and down. Okay, front and back and switch. Front and back and switch. Side and over and over. No, front and back, you got it. And then when we reverse, back and front, fouette. Back and front, fouette. Back and front and side and side and side and side. Passe from the back to the front. Here we go. And close and back and side and passe. Go anywhere. do it again. I don't think. No, we'll move on. That was good. That was good. But seriously, if you really, really, really cross your legs in your fit position, you'll be so much more comfortable when you go to release a leg, especially to the side, because then you put your weight right on top of where you want to be. Then you have to cross way up high. I don't want to get into trouble, but I used to say cross your crotch, because it has to be way up here that you cross, not down there. That'll cross if this crosses. So very important. Okay, let's just do adagio and move on. I'm very bad at adagio, but anyway. So 1, plie, second, passe, plie, pique, plie, pas de bourrée. It's very short adagio. Pique, attitude, promenade, promenade, arabesque allongé or allongé, pas de bourrée, soutenu, other side, that's it. So passe, not here, here, you'll be facing this way, plie, carry to the side, turned out, not there, bend here, plie, croisé, not croisé, croisé, arabesque, oh, see, that's my problem. You don't want to do what I just did, which is tip. You want to push straight forward, plie, pas de bourrée. Same with attitude. The tendency is to want to go like this. So you don't want to do that. You want to do that. So that you're in attitude. Then let your leg do the rotating. Plie without sticking your butt out. Pas de bourrée. Cross your legs and turn around. Okay. And I still think from some of you that you could have a better attitude. Better attitude from all of you. No, I'm just kidding. Well, yeah. But what happens is you're here and you want to, again, it's not lifting your pelvis. It's rotating there and then taking it up. That's where you'll get your turnout. I still am seeing a little bit of devance this way. You want to be this way so that you can, first of all, it's a nicer line. And then you can push straight off into arabesque. Okay, one more time. Here we go. What happens is this and then this. I'm exaggerating. So you really want to be here and there. Okay, I have an old lady arabesque, but there's very little of this. It's front and back. Okay, if you use your hips right, it will be turned out. Don't worry about it. All right, now we're going to do passe, plie, pirouette, fourth. Right into pirouette. Double, down, tendu, down. Double, down, around. Fourth, en dedans. Fourth, soutenu. Wait. What did I, sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. Soutenu, a little tombe parure if you can, or soutenu, plie, tendu, fifth, if you have the control and you don't have the room. Passe, plie, passe, down, double, down, tendu, down, pirouette, down, around, down, pirouette, soutenu, tendu, or tombe parure. And remember, tombe parure, plie. When you go to do the turn, think of releasing your hips even more to the side before you push up into the pirouette. Same with the fourth position. You want to not do this, that's where this comes from, but open your hips even more as you plie to get you up. Then you'll be turned up. Keep your weight on the leg that you're going to be spinning on. Passe, plie, pirouette down. Pirouette down, tendu down. Pirouette down, switch to the other side. En dedans, plie, tombe parure, or tendu to the side. Here we go. And here, same applies to this. You have to be here, whether you do balancing pirouette or not. If you do it with a straight leg, same idea, you push off that way. If you do a plie, you want to plie with both legs so that you're here, not here. You don't want to be there. You want to be here and then up into the pirouette. And two things. Most dancers, in my opinion, don't hold this part of their stomach enough. You hold up here, you get all up here, but this isn't held. You have to hold here. This is your control. You have bones, and mush. This has to be contained, especially down here, so that you're a nice solid unit. When you land out of the pirouette, woohoo, a lot of that. You're in the pirouette, same thing, you hold this open, and you land in a fourth. So pirouette, fourth, not pirouette, fourth. All right, let's do it again. And It's good to hold here, but it's really good to hold down here. So you feel, you don't want to squeeze in, you want to lift up. So you feel, not but, and then you're on your axis. Okay, let's jump because we're running out of time. So, and a first and fifth, and a first and fifth, second, fifth, 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 fourth, second, fourth, fifth. Same plie, that's easy, and then you push from behind, from underneath. You go here and you push that way, not over, but under. First and fifth, and a first and fifth, and a second and a fifth, and fifth and a fifth, fifth, fourth, two legs, weight over the center, fifth, second, fifth, fourth, two legs, not one leg, two legs, released and open. Here we go. Bend your hips and plie. Good. Okay, not bad. I still see a lot of very tense hips in plie instead of released hips in plie. Release your hips in plie so that you can turn out. It's a little tense at the top. Then you have to use your feet and your leg muscles to get you up in the air. All right. Let's do, I know there's not a lot of space, but anyway, and I'm sorry I can't demonstrate. Glissade, jeté. Yeah. Glissade, jeté, coupé, jeté, jeté, tourne. Wait. Yeah. Glissade, jeté, coupé, jeté, tourne. Jeté, step ballonné, pas de chat, entrechocat. Glissade, jeté, coupé, jeté, tourne. Glissade, jeté, step ballonné, pas de chat, entrechocat. Glissade, jeté, coupé, jeté, tourne. Glissade, jeté, step ballonné, pas de chat. I want to do pas de ré, but don't. Entrechocat. Same thing. You want to be here so that the legs are always turned out. Ballonné doesn't go up. Same thing as we've been doing at the bar. Your leg goes out, your knee bends. Pas de chat from underneath. This way, not over. Glissade, jeté, coupé, jeté, tourne. Step ballonné, step, pas de chat, entrechocat. Glissade. Entrechocat, top of the legs, that fifth position. Top of the legs. That's where, don't beat your feet, beat your legs. All right, here we go. And jeté, coupé, jeté, glissade, jeté, step, ballonné, entrechocat, I'm sorry, pas de chat, entrechocat. Okay? Coupé, same thing. You're dropping your thighs in coupé. Don't, just bend your knee. In jeté, your jeté should be here, not here. It should be here. Ballonné is here. So we have lots of space when you bend your legs. It's not closed off. Here we go. And sorry, when you tourne, you don't lose that. You keep it and bend in your hip when you plie. Here we go, one more time. And glissade, assemblée, front, glissade, assemblée, front, 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 back, entrechicot, or supersaut. And if you do supersaut, it's there, not there, it's there. Glissade, glissade, assemblée, glissade, assemblée, 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 chicot. So, assemblée, glissade, assemblée, forward, forward, back under chicot. Same thing, you cross your legs up at the top. Not your feet, your legs. Glissade, assemblée, glissade, assemblée, assemblée, and you brush this way and close. Not that way. It's there, 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 not there and there. Okay? Glissade, assemblée, reverse. Over, over, under, chicot. Sorry about the space. Here we go. It's going to be the end of the class. But what happens, same thing we were talking about. There's your a la seconde. When you plie and you assemblée, you want to go like that. And I'm seeing a lot of overs. And what you want to do is you want to release your hip in the plie so that you can be in this position. And then you push up with this leg to get you up in the air. Not try to force yourself up. It goes from under and up, under and up, under and up, under and up, which means using this part of your leg, not this one, from underneath and up. And that same relaxed plie in between. Here you go. And at some point we should see this position, not this one, this one. And that is all the time we have, all the time we have for, all the time available. So I know I talk a lot, but I thought, why not this time? Sorry about the center, but thank you guys so much for taking my class. And,
thank you.
Really
That was just what I needed, Katita. Thank you so much.
Oh, it was really great. Nice work out there. A lot of nice work from a lot of people. So.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.